Now to important business in Thornton Township, which hit a roadblock tonight, not because of the weather, not because of logistics, but because two trustees refused to show up.
Stories new at 6. Embattled Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard is mounting a re-election bid. Henyard made the announcement in a post on her Facebook page.
Let's dive into one of the most chaotic sagas in local government today, the unfolding drama in Thornton Township, where Supervisor Tiffany Henyard has transformed her leadership into what feels like a live soap opera. From boycotts and blocked meetings to extravagant spending and social media outbursts, Henyard is at the center of a political storm that has everyone talking. Is she a misunderstood leader with bold ideas? Or is she using her position to consolidate power and push a personal agenda? Let's break down the drama and explore how this small suburban township became ground zero for one of the wildest leadership battles in recent memory.
Henyard says she is endorsing a new board, but not announcing who they are just yet, instead promising to name them later this month. Henyard is under investigation by the FBI.
Picture this, a township board meeting meant to tackle critical issues, paying bills, renewing insurance policies, and filling a vacant trustee seat, ends in chaos. Instead of the anticipated debates and votes, the night concludes with an empty room, a frustrated crowd, and no progress. Why? Two trustees, Chris Gonzalez and Carmen Caro, refused to show up, effectively shutting down the meeting by preventing a quorum. Their reason: they believe Supervisor Tiffany Henyard is pushing her own agenda without transparency or accountability. According to Gonzalez, attending the meeting would have been like endorsing chaos. "We're not going to be part of the circus," he said. Caro echoed the sentiment, adding, "Just because somebody is doing something doesn't mean progress is happening." The absence of these trustees has left the township paralyzed, with the trustee seat still vacant and the board gridlocked, unable to make decisions on even the most basic matters. Meanwhile, Henyard is doubling down. She accuses Gonzalez and Caro of sabotaging progress and holding the township hostage. In a fiery Facebook Live rant, she called her critics judgesses and claimed they were conspiring to destroy her reputation. "We may sue everybody. I'm coming for them," she declared. "I'm coming for defaming my name, defaming my character, and this conspiracy to destroy Tiffany Henyard. I will come for everyone." She added that she plans to take legal action against those she believes are defaming her.
"I must show up to your scheduled board meetings. I don't care if you agree or disagree, but you must show up to say yes or no, or vote present."
But here's where things get even messier. At the heart of the tension is Henyard's push to appoint a new trustee to replace Jerry Jones, who resigned in October. Gonzalez and Caro argued that this decision should be left to the voters, especially with township elections just a few months away. Henyard, however, is eager to fill the seat before a December deadline, after which the appointment process would shift to a public vote. Critics accuse her of attempting to stack the board with allies who will back her spending plans, a charge she denies. "We need to do the business of the people," Gonzalez said. "That's what we want to do, but then we get this agenda with so many items that aren't necessary for just getting the business done." Speaking of spending, this has become one of the biggest sticking points between Henyard and her critics. Trustees have raised concerns about her handling of township finances, pointing to vague budget claims and a lack of transparency. Henyard has boasted about a surplus in the township's general fund, and even floated the idea of a 100% property tax refund for residents. But Gonzalez isn't buying it. 100% to who? He asked. "We haven't been given any of those facts." He added that the program would take months to implement properly and requires far more planning than Henyard has demonstrated.
Because somebody's doing something doesn't mean progress is happening, but we need to know that progress is actually being made and the best things are being done for the township.
Henyard's critics have also taken issue with her public persona, arguing that it prioritizes self-promotion over effective governance. From calling herself the super mayor to plastering her face on banners and billboards across the township, Henyard has cultivated a larger-than-life image that some residents find off-putting. One trustee even compared her to a South American dictator, saying her constant self-promotion feels more like a power grab than genuine leadership. Then there's her behavior at public meetings, where she often arrives late, delivers grandiose speeches, and shifts the blame for the township's problems onto others. "You have to give respect to get it," she said at a recent meeting addressing residents who criticized her. "A lot of you come here talking about nothing, just talking about Tiffany Henyard. That means you're my fans." While Henyard does have her supporters, her critics are growing louder. Residents have packed recent board meetings to voice their frustrations, with some even calling for her resignation. "This is an embarrassment to Dalton," one resident said. "Why won't you step down?"
Placco. Tiffany Henyard actually has 2 political jobs on 2 public payrolls, as mayor of South Suburban Dalton, or as she calls herself.
As public outcry against Henyard grows louder, some of her supporters point to her community engagement efforts as proof of her leadership. Recently, Henyard's team highlighted her Thanksgiving turkey giveaway, which distributed thousands of meals to residents. However, critics argue that these events are more about optics than substance, accusing her of using them as distractions from the township's deep financial and administrative problems. In addition to her giveaways, Henyard has doubled down on her social media presence, using platforms like Facebook Live to defend her actions and call out her critics. In one particularly fiery broadcast, she accused the trustees of orchestrating a power grab and claimed they were spreading lies to undermine her. "Is it always Tiffany this, Tiffany that?" she said during the live stream. "The people know the truth, and I'm not going anywhere." But her critics view these online rants as another example of Henyard prioritizing theatrics over governance.
Hey guys.
Meanwhile, the township's financial woes continue to mount. According to insiders, unpaid bills and delayed audits are raising concerns about the township's solvency. Trustees have repeatedly demanded a detailed breakdown of expenses, but Henyard has yet to provide one. This lack of transparency has fueled speculation about mismanagement, with some residents fearing the township could face long-term consequences if the gridlock persists. And let's not forget the ongoing federal investigation. Both Thornton Township and the village of Dalton, where Henyard also serves as mayor, have been hit with subpoenas as the FBI digs into allegations of financial mismanagement. Former Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot, hired by Dalton trustees to investigate the village's finances, found that its general fund balance had plummeted from a surplus of over $5 million to a deficit of nearly $4 million in just 2 years. Lightfoot's preliminary report also revealed questionable spending, including over $40,000 spent on Amazon in a single day. Henyard has denied any wrongdoing, dismissing the investigation as a politically motivated attack.
When I first looked at it, I thought, what is she running for now? Because that's what it shouts out.
Meanwhile, Henyard's personal life is also making headlines. She and her boyfriend are facing eviction from their Dalton home after allegedly failing to pay rent for several months. The landlord, who once considered Henyard a friend, claims the couple changed the locks and garage code to keep her out while racking up thousands in unpaid rent. As a mayor, you'd think she'd uphold positive citizen standards, the landlord said. But these people just feel like they can do whatever they want. Attention is a sign for diselection with her re-election campaign, announcing her bid for a second term as Dalton mayor. "Attention, attention, attention," she declared on Facebook. "I am running for re-election." However, her campaign has raised eyebrows, as recent financial disclosures show no contributions or expenses in the past quarter. Critics see this as another sign of her disorganized leadership, while Henyard insists she has the support of the people.
Annually, Thornton Township has this turkey giveaway, so it isn't anything new. Yet some trustees say that Supervisor Henyard, she is using this to deter.
But will the voters agree? Trustee Jason House, who is running against Henrad, believes residents are ready for a change. "The community does not want to continue under her leadership," he said. "I'm not shocked because I know her. Definitely not shocked." House, along with his slate of candidates dubbed the Clean House Team, is campaigning on a platform of transparency and accountability, promising to end what they see as Henyard's reign of chaos. Back in Thornton Township, the drama shows no signs of slowing down. Trustees Gonzalez and Caro remain firm in their boycott, refusing to attend meetings until they see real change. Meanwhile, Henyard continues to rally her supporters, hosting turkey giveaways and holiday events to boost her public image. However, even these gestures have been met with skepticism, as some residents view them as distractions from the township's deeper, more pressing issues.
Hey guys, this is your Super Mayor Tiffany Henyard, the People's Mayor / People's Supervisor. We are still out here feeding all the residents of Thornton Township.
As the township heads into what promises to be a contentious election season, one thing is clear: the stakes have never been higher. Will Henyard's bold and often controversial leadership style earn her another term, or will voters decide it's time for a fresh start? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure: Thornton Township is a long way from finding peace. In the comments section, fans are already buzzing about the drama. Time to take the trash out, one user wrote. The FBI is in town and they don't waste their time on a rumor. Go ask Diddy, another added. She needs more money right now and doesn't show respect, said another commenter. These reactions highlight just how divided the public is over Henyard's leadership. Some see her as a fighter standing up against the odds, while others view her as the root of the township's problems. So, what do you think? Is Tiffany Henyard a bold leader fighting against a biased system? Or is she a power-hungry politician using the township as her personal playground? And with the FBI investigation hanging over her head, will she be able to clear her name and win back the trust of her constituents? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on this unfolding drama. Until next time, stay tuned.